All right, Stefan. I'm at the office. I'm sorry, my audio is not as good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a whole new setup just for my office, like
Oh,
microphone. Yeah, I'm going to do the whole fucking thing. That way, if I'm podcasting from the office or I'm podcasting at home, it'll be equal. I apologize. Um, I'm going to check with our man right now, see if he's coming or he forgot. We got to talk Olympia. We got to talk everything. What's going on? How are you?
I'm very well. I'm really good. I
How's
also was sick, but got healthy. I think so. Little bit a stuck nerve in the shoulder, but besides that, I'm super fine.
you said you were sick? What were you sick with?
I got sick in Milan. I think it's now I have even in America, I think 50% of all my customers have the flu right now.
Really?
It's incredible. It started all the first people got sick 1 week before Milan.
Yeah.
I got sick after Milan. I still was sick in Germany, and when I came home from Germany, I was well again.
Yeah.
Just a lot of people are sick, and Urs also was a little bit sick, so he had few rest days, and was happy to get back to the gym today.
That's good. Just checking with Roman here. So Urs is also sick. Got flu. How did it
He
affect?
was, yeah, yeah.
How does it affect his prep at all?
It's way easier when you are in condition and you don't have to catch up time. When you are in condition, it's you don't have to take so much sorrow if you do 3 or 4 rest days.
Right.
For
Yeah.
sure, pressure goes out of the muscle, but pressure comes back within 3 or 4 days. First 1, 2 trainings after you've been sick are always kind of, you
Yeah.
know, the,
Yeah.
but then it comes back. It's in that situation, 2 or 3 weeks out, it's just really bad when you still need to make condition
Let me ask you this.
because, yeah.
Sorry, let me ask you this. I know I get this question a lot from a lot of amateurs,
Mhm,
beginners, even intermediates that ask this
mhm.
question. Urs is sick. He's getting ready for the Olympia. As his coach, do you tell him to sit at home and do nothing?
Yes.
Or does he still do some cardio or light
No,
training?
no, cardio would be the
So
most
nothing.
rubbish thing you could do.
Right.
But he should sit at home and sleep as much as he can.
Okay, so that's the answer for people asking that question to me over and over again online. If you're sick, don't go to the gym.
It's really super, super clear.
Yeah.
We all know those stories of people, for example, football players or whatever, who run on a field, fall down and are dead. We all know that.
Yeah.
Okay. And the main reason for that is that they had a cardiomyopathy.
Yeah.
Cardiomyopathy is let's say, an infection of the muscle of the heart.
Hmm.
And most of the time, that appears when you are sick. And during being sick, you have elevated heart rate and stress to the heart. Then little scars appear in that inflamed area. And sometimes, when you don't think it could happen, it stops the beat.
Right.
So it's really, for me, one super, super crucial thing.
Yeah.
When you are sick, take care and recover.
Right. So Urs took some time off. He came back. How's his prep for the Olympia going? Is he on track to do some
Yeah, he's
show
completely
some?
on track. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, he looked a lot better in Germany than he did in Italy, and we haven't talked since.
Yeah, that was planned. I think, yeah, I don't know if I pointed it out like that, but I think so. The first goal in Milan was, let's bring him as big as anyhow possible, you
Right.
know, because we had feedback and they said condition is spot on, just make him full. So I said, okay, I make him full.
Yeah.
I kind of liked the how it looked, so I was super happy, and judges also agreed with that, but we all agreed together that we could do some fine tuning,
Right.
and we did that within the week. Um, as going through or going to Milan, the condition sweet spot was hit 3 weeks out. So 3 weeks out, I started to increase calorie,
Right.
you know? I didn't deplete anything. The boy is here.
Hey, how is it going? Sorry for running late. It's not the German precision we have.
I was gonna say German precision went out the window.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
my better half has birthday tomorrow, so I had to prepare a few things.
Look at this. This is the German invasion.
This is the
No, I'm
German
not
squad.
German.
Now you are. Fuck
What are you are? I
that.
thought you were from Vienna. Isn't that
That's
it?
Austria.
Oh, it's all right. Close enough.
All the same, bro.
Same
It's
shit.
like
It's
US
the-
and
it's-
Canada.
Like saying Lebanon. It's like saying Lebanon and fucking Syria. It's same shit.
I also thought you live in Alaska.
Fuck you. Roman, how are you?
Good, thank you.
I haven't seen you in
Yeah.
so long, man. How's things going?
I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, you were out of commission, I guess.
Yeah, understatement. Yeah. Roman, people have been asking me, how the fuck do you have 4 hip surgeries and still have the biggest legs on stage?
Oh, they're not as big anymore.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I just watched the German Pro. You're still unbalanced, still have bigger legs than your upper body after 4 hip surgeries. How does that happen?
Cyborg.
Actually, Roman and me discussed that.
Oh, yeah.
And he gave me a clear answer. I
What
don't
was it?
know if he wants to give that clear answer here also. Otherwise, I will tell.
Come on. Tell
Yeah,
me.
I did. So what did I say? I said, because when I had those surgeries, everyone wrote me off and said I was never gonna get my legs back and all that shit. So
Right.
every time I train legs, I go in with that extra anger and that extra focus and dedication
Right.
that I apparently do not put in when I train other body parts. I get in the gym when I train legs, and I have such a big chip on my shoulder each time
Right.
that it just grows.
You know what's funny? I found that too. Listen, this is actually, I wonder if you feel this too, Urs and Stefan, when you used to train. I always have more time in my mind getting ready for leg day than any other day.
Yeah,
True.
that was always like that for sure.
Yeah.
Urs,
But for me, honestly, it seems better when I calm myself down before that, because I got so much anxiety from that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I had to, back in Berlin when I lived there, I took the subway to the gym, and sometimes I had to stop like before that because I was like, hey, I'm not ready to go into this now. And I
Right.
was so like overhyped that I pushed myself like so hard with the fucking pressure for this leg day. So now I'm getting in just really relaxed, and then I know, okay, I take the shift and go balls to the wall. But for me, like, leg days are still the best days in the week,
But
because
yeah.
that's what we love, when you love hard training, like, back and leg days are the best.
But that's my point. I wonder if sometimes I wonder if I would have had better arms, because arms I hated the most of all my body parts. I'm like, this
It's just boring.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I always feel like I wonder if I would have had better arms when I was competing, if I would have felt the same way the day before arms that I do the day before legs.
I think it's a kind of a person thing, and we seem all to be that dopamine, adrenaline related person. I
Right.
think there is that point, on one hand, the fear and the emotion, the negative you put into the leg day is the highest.
Yes.
But also that feeling after when you survive that shit.
Yeah.
It's just good for days.
Yes.
It's good for
the
days
best.
because you really know, okay, that was something which was fuck you, that was close, With arms, you can't have that. No way,
Do you
Hey,
know?
I once tried the Rich Piana, rest in peace, 8-hour arm workout. There
Yeah.
is a video on my YouTube. Stefan, I told you after like 4 hours, my arm pump got away, and you're like, Stefan was just like, you fucking idiot. Tomorrow you wake up with a tendonitis or something. He was right, but it was funny. Like stay in the gym for like a whole shift, like 8 hours, like back in the days.
My
But,
training partner in the boarding school and I, rest in peace also, we did the 8-hour leg workout.
8 hour?
fuck that. Oh,
Before there was Rich Piana, it was written we read it in a Muscle Tech ad.
oh shit, yeah.
Those are all
And-
fake, you know that, right?
Yeah, of course, but I think it was 2004, something like that.
Yeah.
So we figured we're not doing the arm work, we're doing the leg workout for 8 hours. And we set up the whole workout and we did an 8-hour leg workout. And we did stupid shit like that, like numerous times. For example, we did 55 supersets outside of walking lunges and then squats.
What
It's like
the fuck, man.
55 supersets.
Yeah.
You had to lunge until you fail,
Yeah. And then squat.
squat until you fail. Then the other guy would take the bar
Yeah.
and then lunge the other way, squat, and then we did that 55 times. And the next day, my training partner had stretch mark on his adductors.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a serious question.
Hey, well, I'm just waiting for the science guys to
Yeah.
to review this sound bite.
Yeah. Stefan, I'm gonna ask you a serious question. And
Uh-huh.
I actually believe that kind of stuff works. Like a lot of times, every bodybuilder I talk to has a crazy story like that, where they took some body part to like this crazy, they overtrained it time and time again. But it always ends up that that's their best body part. So I'm like, is the overtraining bad if it's fucking working?
I think it's one ability why people are great and why people respond great is that psychological ability to always go over borders. That shutting the brain off and really shift your border of what you are capable to do.
Right.
And in the end, if it fits your recovery mechanism, if
Yeah, but
the
that's what-
quality
that's
is
what I'm
good,
saying.
it's fine.
Right. But this is what I'm saying is a lot of people would say it's not fitting recovery. Like these guys are waking up.
You can do that for a period of time. There will definitely come the point when everybody is catched by it,
Right.
But
Right.
for one person sooner, for the other person later.
But I wonder, like, if I look at Roman's physique, right?
Uh-huh.
If you break down Roman's physique, sorry, Roman, I'm talking about you like you're not here for a second.
Go ahead.
If you break down Roman's physique, his legs are his best body part, right? Especially quads. And that's the body part that he overtrains the most.
Exactly.
No,
It
it's
is.
your back, bro.
No, it's your legs for sure.
He
Roman, I
trains
can tell-
back twice a day, brother.
Yeah, we train legs
26
twice a day.
sets. No, but he sent me his split. I was like, Roman, I want to be like you, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Or actually, Chris, a good friend of us, sent this to me. And it was like hamstrings in the morning, quads in the morning, hamstrings in the evening, day one.
Yeah.
But Roman replied to me, yeah, I have this same split, but I have like back twice. And I'm like, what do you mean? Of course, yeah, you have this one back day, and then at the end of the week, the other back day when you train twice.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I do back in the morning and
Yeah.
back in the evening.
Of course.
And I'm
Of course.
No, because it makes sense because you train if I was doing that, Roman, tell me if I'm wrong. If I was doing that, I would do all my rowing shit in the morning and I would do all my pull down shit at night.
yeah, but you can't tell me when you row something, you're not also like
No, you're still gonna
recruit muscle.
you're
You
gonna
fucking
mix,
destroy the back
Yeah.
twice a day. That's it.
you're gonna mix it up, but it works. It would work. Roman, it worked, didn't it? Your back looks great.
Yeah, it's just like you say, like you train the quad medialis and lateralis like separately. No, you're just doing a fucking leg press and train everything.
But you got to admit, like, training the lower back is different than training the upper back.
Training the erectors is different than training the other muscles.
But training lats is
But you
different.
can't isolate the erectors as well.
Nah, you can when you hit, you can't isolate it. There's no way.
I feel
You
like
can
I
kind
feel like
of, but
I feel like it's training the fibers in a different way. Like if I do barbell rows, T-bar rows in the morning, and then I do fucking pull downs at night, it's training the fibers in two different ways.
I would still never do it because if you the evening training is always kind of
Let's be honest. This is the one thing I'm going to change now.
Oh, you're waited this long. You're fucking almost retired.
That took him 10 years, bro.
I've done it
10
for
years. Are you crazy? I told
I've-
Roman, I think I met you. When did I meet you? Like fucking probably 2010. And I'm like, hey, bro, you probably shouldn't do 2-a-days.
I'm still doing 2-a-days. Don't worry. I'm just not doing back 4 times a week.
Oh, okay. When are you
Don't
going to
worry.
stop? When are you going to stop doing 2-a-days? Have you ever thought of like what might happen if you trained less? Like your body might explode. Like you might explode in a good way. Like you might get new growth.
What am I supposed to do all day?
Yeah.
I don't know.
mobility.
Find a fucking hobby, man. If I was you, I was like, let me just see what happens if I.
But not motorcycle riding.
Yeah. Well, hey, man.
Roman, you could use this time
fucking
on
start.
one day and drive to
start.
my place to finally train with me.
How far are
Oh,
you?
that's a good one.
That's
How far are you from Roman?
like fucking 2.5, 3 hours.
Roman, when are you gonna go over there and train?
Yeah. The invitation is on the table since I moved back to South Germany again.
Or is Roman? I saw what you did after the German Pro. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, Roman is like one of my superheroes, to be honest, and Tone.
He is for all of us German. I'm German now officially again, but he's for all our German guys.
Oh, now you're German all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He started that whole YouTube thing and pointing out an interesting character you just wanted to watch.
Right.
It was just different for me. That was the time I was like starting competing, and
Right.
I remember that. I get goosebumps talking about it. I watched this one. They re-uploaded it. You saw that, Roman? The Team Andro.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, this motherfucker wanted to have some clicks. No, but I watched this honestly, like before the competitions. The night before we put on the tan, and I watched this documentary of Roman becomes an IFBB pro, and that was like just so burned into me, and like because I have the same understanding kind of Roman has like for bodybuilding, and I love the shit so hard that was the one person I could relate back then, because we had like those social media-ish bodybuilders, and they are cool, don't get me wrong, it's a cool thing, but not that like Roman posted some videos like 1.5 hours back training with no cut. No cut. He was like going to take a piss or shit for 10 minutes. And I was running, and I was like,
it's raw
okay,
as fuck.
Easy money. Easy money. No, but that purity of bodybuilding, it's just a thing what I loved. And when I saw Roman on that stage, and yeah, like just staying there, didn't have any words, because it was like when you are there, when you would be there in person, this aura that was on that stage was unbelievable from that crowd. And I had to say this, that came from my heart. And yeah, I didn't thought about that. It was just like from person to person.
So that wasn't something you planned, that speech? That was just came.
Hell no, bro. I didn't.
No, because nobody
wait a minute. I don't mean. Wait a minute.
The crowd was that incredible thing.
Yeah.
The crowd started that.
But hold on, I don't mean the speech itself. I mean you asking Roman to come on stage. Was that ever in your mind?
I didn't thought even. I texted back and forth with Roman, and once he told me, yeah, I'm doing Europa Pro in 6 days. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, nice. And then because 2 weeks before or something, or 4 weeks before, we had a podcast together, and then Roman didn't look or spoke anything about competing like this year. And then we spoke 3 weeks later, and he was like, yeah, I'm getting into it now. I'm getting a bit more serious to do maybe something end of this year, maybe beginning of next year. And then, oh shit, I met him at the athlete meeting. So, yeah, we all know about it 5 days before.
Roman, are you just fucking around? Did you know the whole time you were going to compete, or is this?
No, I decided 8 days out.
Yeah,
decided 8 days out. Well, you're always in shape, so you can do that. You can just decide whenever you want.
That's what it was like. I was posing after the training in the mirror on Thursday before the show, and I thought, maybe I'll sign up. Then I looked at the video that I took. It's like, all right, I'm gonna sign up, and then I put in my application for the show and signed up. That was it.
But Fouad, you haven't seen it on because you just saw the live stream.
Right.
I think you didn't get the size of what was happening there.
No, of course
So
not.
Roman was doing his routine,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and the people during the routine, they went nuts.
Really?
And I'm not talking about going nuts like you know it from bodybuilding shows.
Yeah.
I'm talking about football game nuts.
Right.
So nuts, 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 nuts.
That's awesome.
Then he tried to go off the stage. The
Right.
people didn't let to go him. Then Urs mother jumped up and started
Hell
to
yeah.
cheer all the people.
No
And then all
way.
the people were standing
Standing
up
ovation.
and they were giving him standing ovation. And he walked again 2 or 3 steps and turned back and he couldn't get it what's happening. And people
Yeah.
started to go louder, louder. And he was just completely
Lost.
speechless, and people started to get louder, louder, louder. So it was one of the most real, one of the most
Yeah.
emotional things I've ever seen from a crowd
That's awesome.
combined with bodybuilding. And that would lead to that whole speech and come on stage because you know what everybody who was in that show live just had goosebumps everywhere.
Right.
Big shout out also to my mom, because she was, you know, to pick the people up from that point. She was a ballerina back in the days. And
Yeah.
for somebody like in an opera, when you like do a ballet dance or something, and it's really good, the people like give you standing ovations. And she couldn't believe like they're doing, she was like, what the fuck is going on there? That's like legendary moment. That's like,
Yeah.
the energy is so crazy. Why nobody gets up? And then she was standing up and she was like, get up. What's fucking wrong with you bodybuilding fans? That's your support. So yeah, that was
That's
kind of
cool.
cool.
Why
That's
is
supposed to-
shit like that never happens in North America? That's like you guys in Europe are like
Yeah, she was like, that was one of her first like bodybuilding shows, and she was like, "Huh? Why is that not normal? Like every of those athletes, they going through hell. They
Right.
should get all of standing ovations here, especially a guy who like had like four hips and is doing that." So
Roman, how did that
That's
feel, brother?
Sag schönen Gruß von mir, bitte. Das wusste ich nicht.
die liebt dich.
Roman, how does it listen, I never got to like retire on stage. I just kind of like went away.
Whoa, I'm not retired.
Hey,
I know you're not retired. I know you're not
What?
I'm not
What's-
saying you're
what's wrong
retired.
with you?
Hold on a minute. I'm not saying you're retired. I'm just saying before you retire, like before the end of your career, to receive that kind of like love from a crowd, like how does that feel? Like I never got to like receive that. Like I never went to a
What
Toronto.
never got love?
I never got that kind of like I went to the Toronto Pro and I got like standard like people cheering and like you know whatever like clapping for a little while, but I never got that. Like that's crazy. Like not a lot of people get that. So how does that feel?
It's hard to describe because it wasn't expected.
Exactly.
You know, if I had planned on making my retirement speech or something like that, I kind of would have expected a response from the crowd. But it was just like I go out there, I'm doing my thing, and all of a sudden everyone goes crazy, and they drop this surprise party on me.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then later on, when you're at home. I frequently had those moments where I would tear up, relive it, tear up again, relive it, and then it just, you have to digest it for longer.
Yeah.
You're not like in the moment grasping everything. You have to take little small
Right.
bite-sized pieces on them. Yeah.
The reason I said retirement is not because you're retiring. I think every athlete wants validation for their career. Like, why did I do this? Like, why did I do this? Why did I put so much effort in? Why did I beat myself up in the gym for so many years? Why did I do all the things I had to do to get this big? Was my career worth it? Did it mean something at the end of the day, right? Like, because not everybody's a Mr. Olympia. When you become Mr. Olympia, you can look back at your career and go, okay, my fucking hard work was worth something. I became top 5 in the world or best in the world, whatever. When you're not that, you want to look for like a validation of like, what was my career worth? And so when the entire fucking German crowd is on their feet screaming your name, it's kind of like validation for your years of hard work. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You want to go the distance.
Yeah. Is there more? Are you gonna cry?
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah. If I keep talking, I'm crying. That's why I'm
Yeah.
stopping.
Yeah.
But you know, when in Rocky 1,
Yeah.
the night before the fight,
Yeah.
when he can't sleep and his wife asks him why he's not sleeping,
Mhm.
and then he tells her something like, I just want to go the distance.
Yeah.
I just want to prove that I'm someone.
Right. Right.
That's similar.
Yeah. Do you guys, or is it Stefan? Do you guys, Stefan, I know you didn't have a full like pro bodybuilding career, but do you understand that concept? Like, do you know where I'm coming from?
I completely understand that concept, but I try to distract completely from it,
Yeah.
to not have the pressure. I live a little bit under I would say under the guide that I want to use every day and get the best out of it and do the things which I love to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't, and I really never did. I never looked back, and I did a lot of stupid nonsense thing, which just make no nonsense. But I never looked back and thought, was it worth it? You know, I broke my spine, I tore my chest, I have a part artificial knee, I nearly died 3 times, and I never thought afterwards, oh, was it worth it? I
Right.
have no idea. I would never ask that question because I can say I always lived like I
Yeah,
wanted to live.
Yes.
no fucking regrets.
No, no,
So
I'm
So,
not saying,
so,
listen,
so,
I'm not
so,
saying,
so that's for me the main goal. And if that shifts, I'm unhappy.
but Stefan, what I'm saying is not that you live for other people or not that you live with like any regrets or anything, but when you put your heart into something, it is something you want to do. So you're doing what you want to do. So you're happy in the
Yeah,
moment.
but I was the same happy and the same gifted when I just was a coach for local shows.
I'm talking about that. So let's go to that. So let's say in your world to equal to Roman, let's say coaching. When you retire from coaching, isn't there something that you want to be able to look back at and go, that's the culmination of my career,
I think I will go back, or I think so. I will go back and think about the hours.
the hours.
The hours I really sucked up the energy of whatever, sitting after a show in a bar
yeah,
and drinking and just talking,
we talked
or
about that.
moments
Mhm.
like Roman on the stage where the people are that's in my world that's really much more worth than a placing or something like that
Oh,
because that
I'm not talking
yeah.
about placing.
Yeah,
Roman,
but that's why I say then I'm happy. You know,
right.
if something when people come together and that fits, that's just the craziest thing for me.
See, I'm talking about a life's work. It's like I picture you're a painter and you're putting together a fucking massive cathedral.
Mhm.
At the end of your life, you want to look at this cathedral and go, I painted this fucking chapel and
Yeah,
it looks incredible. Like all I'm saying is all of us have a culmination of what our work is. Roman's put in decades of work in his bodybuilding career. You're putting decades of work into your coaching career. Urs is in the prime of his career, also has got a long stretch in front of him. But eventually, Urs as well is going to look back at this painting that he's been painting for 2 decades. And you want to be able to look back at that painting and go, it's fucking beautiful.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is when Roman got that accolade on stage, it's almost like a validation that he can look at it and other people are looking at it and going, that's a beautiful painting that you painted in the last.
Yeah, that's why I said he's a real legend.
Right.
For like,
So that's kind of what I'm talking
especially
about.
Germany. That's like the legendary status you get.
Right.
But I think that's, for example, to come back to my point, that's not connected to his placings.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
wanted to say.
No,
It's
not
not about placing.
That's because he was, you have to imagine back then, just
Hell no.
the growth of ESN in the beginning,
Yeah.
when the company came, was strongly connected to the Roman Fritz week.
Right.
There was, it's 10 years ago, Roman?
No.
Something about that? 7
Yeah,
years?
yeah. It started 2000, 2013 was the first one.
Yeah, so 12
And then
But
years
that was
ago.
connected with like Team Andro, like the
Yeah,
forum
but
times.
there were
Yeah.
full weeks full of Roman Fritz
Yeah.
content, and the people got nuts.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
listen, Stefan, I'm not talking about placings. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I get your point, Fouad. Exactly. It's not about the placing, 100%. And I think also I mean, you always talk about different people, but you, for me, you're also a legend for what you did for the sport. I mean, fuck that, like Fouad as a bodybuilder, you look good. It's a lot of ego and a lot of no, for real, it's a lot of ego. I mean, look at this fucking 3 Olympia medals there.
Yeah.
Besides my girlfriend and me, nobody sees them. And
Yeah.
also not 60 title pro wins Stefan got, or like the Olympia qualification Roman got. It's more about what you valid for the society and for the sport overall.
Right.
That's why I also said like fuck classic physique. I'm going to open because it's not about like winning this golden medal who is there and I'm totally unhappy at home and crying myself into the every night because I'm not living bodybuilding how I want to live. And I mean, you with HOSSTILE, with the brand, with like the podcast you do, with everything, you changed so much for bodybuilding because I'm sure of all the ideas you guys have like in your heads when you discuss that on the podcast with Paul and all the guys. A few weeks later, they changed something, you know. You started the backdrop.
We brought it back to that. It used to be that big.
And that's like amazing. And that are all impacts. I gonna remember you forever, you know, for like doing this. And that's what like creates real legends.
Right. Thank you.
By the way, if both of you haven't seen it, or for sure you have, because I'm constantly clicking on Fouad's media page when the podcasts are new, and then my feed gets inflamed by Fouadish content. His 10,000, 20,000 calorie challenges,
it's
those
everywhere.
videos are the most funniest thing I've ever seen. You are such a pussy boy. It's incredible.
He's sitting with this pasta, with this 2 kilograms of pasta, and I'm like, no. And the slushy,
such a bad idea.
Slushy, and I was like, never. I would never eat pasta on the 20K
pasta.
challenge.
You know what was bad? It was the ground beef.
With ground beef. I would pour like olive oil in it, but not ground beef.
Pounded ground beef. What the fuck is that? Anyway,
did you shit oil?
No, I don't know. I was fucked for a couple days, but I'm gonna do.
You know what's funny?
I'm gonna do it again. Me and Urs already said we're gonna do it again, and I'm gonna make it this time.
But you know what's funny? That's a like 2 days eating of Roman.
I know. Yeah.
No, it's probably 3.
3. I did a lot of shit. Muscle strength was good to me, man. Me and Dan did a lot of fucking videos. They're all like over million view videos.
It's like a simple format, but it works so good, and with the music, and just reminds me on.
So listen, I want to ask you guys this: where does, and please forgive me if this is a stupid question, what isn't Marcus Roll from Germany? Shut up, Stefan.
Yeah, he lives like 40 minutes away
He's
from me.
laughing at me before the question even comes out. So Marcus Rule is also German. So where does Marcus Rule fit in this hierarchy of legends? Because I thought Roman, yeah. So Marcus Rule is the very top, and then Roman's after Marcus. Is that how it works?
For real.
So what was
Yeah, I would say.
Was Marcus Rule at the German Pro or no?
No, unfortunately, he was like on a DTM car race, um, which company sponsors like motorsport events and stuff like this. He also is running his own like supplement brand here in Germany, and he spreads out to more like other sports. So I think I wouldn't. I could understand why he don't go. I mean, he couldn't sit there and watch the show like regularly,
Why?
and then because people would like
They would love him, no? Swarming
Yeah,
him?
he's
love is good, but they would destroy him.
he's a public superstar, not a bubble superstar. He's a public superstar.
Right.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
when you go out in public, even in regular public, non-fitness related public,
Mm.
he is recognized on the street for just being the the big guy, the one from YouTube.
So he's like the Chris Bumstead of Germany.
I don't know.
It's different.
In a
It's
different
different.
way. Very
Because
different way.
his career really blowed up after his bodybuilding because it became this meme kind of
Yeah.
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he got like his funny German sentences, which the people like took and cut it together and loaded up on TikTok, and he really profited out of the whole social media thing
Right.
when it all started, you know.
Just that you understand, there are sentences
Yeah.
which got now into the normal German speech because of him.
Oh,
For
really?
example, one sentence is, it's now, I say it in German, es hat sich ausgepoppt.
Yeah.
People will now go nuts in the comments,
Yeah.
which means now it's over for Bob, more or less, because I think 20 or 25 years ago he said, if Bob Cicherillo is doing the New York Pro, nobody else can win. And so he said, es hat sich ausgepoppt.
Yeah.
And normal people are saying that.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's super crazy.
That's awesome. So, okay, Marcus Rule, then Roman, now Urs. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I need to say Urs is now way bigger than bodybuilding. Maybe in the bodybuilding public it's kind of, but Urs starts to get a public superstar. So if you go on the street, no matter in which country of the fucking world, we are not going longer than 1.5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's Italy, if it's London, if it's Germany, if it's Austria. Imagine, Urs is at my therapy institute, okay, and we having message, and then we go for a lunch at the coffee house next to it.
Right.
Opposite the coffee house is a school with kids.
Yeah, I remember.
Kids go by, see Urs, freaking totally out. Write message to the other pupils in the school.
Yeah, Urs is here.
Dozens of pupils from the age from 10 to 15 come and want pictures with Urs.
Awesome.
Stefan was so fucked up. No, but that makes me happy, you know, because we have like YouTube stars and that kind of bullshit here in Germany, but lots of them are like spreading messages I don't really like, you know, and over like fitness / bodybuilding, you can provide those like upcoming people and upcoming men as well, like the good things, you know, which I learned from like my parents, or like when I did karate, is like respect, that kind of stuff. You need to work hard as a man and provide for your family, all this things which are really important. I can see myself spreading this message, and that what people really like, and I try to do it my kind of way, you know. Not be like the boring bodybuilder, just like also do my entertainment and just be as I am, show my life, and yeah,
How
I
does
not yeah.
how is your prep going? How are your nerves going? How's the pressure feel going to your first Olympia? Sean Ray said you shouldn't go.
Fuck that.
Roman is alive.
Everybody's fucking laughing. Jesus Christ.
Nah, I mean, big shout outs to Sean Ray. For me, he's also a legend, and his physique was like
Not bad.
one of the best. Yeah, but he yeah, he's not in that age anymore with like where we live now.
So can I just touch on that one thing just so I can
Yeah,
I don't think what Sean Ray was saying was actually that wrong. The problem is
yeah,
you're only fucking 4 weeks out.
yeah. That's like
It doesn't make any sense to not just, you know what I mean?
true. That's what Stefan and I discussed as well. And for me, the biggest thing is we just spoke about like creating like
Legacy and stuff.
yeah, and like you want to create your legacy for real. And why to sit out like in Olympia
Right.
when it would be away like 3 or 4 months, Stefan would directly say, stop. We
Yeah.
need to like bulk up and then do it. But
Right.
now I have nothing to lose. I can compare myself to the best athletes in the world. I mean, we can ask Roman as well. He was at the Olympia, and that's like a different, like a totally different adventure.
Yeah.
If
You're
you
gonna have there.
qualify for the Olympia, you do the Olympia.
Yes.
Statement.
Because a lot of people have regretted skipping Olympias or
Yeah.
or not doing the one Olympia they were supposed to be in. For example, Don Long.
Yeah.
Don Long qualified for an Olympia
Yeah.
and thought, oh, well, I'm not good enough. Let me skip it. And then his kidneys failed.
Look at this motherfucker with the bodybuilding history. Don Long, that's from like 1992.
Yeah, but he never made it to the Olympia
No, I
again.
know what you're saying. You're right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen
Listen,
tomorrow,
Roman,
what's gonna happen
I
next week.
I qualified for 4 Olympias, right? The first one I went to, which was just to see what it was like kind of thing. I was still way too small. I was like 220 fucking pounds on stage. But I qualified 3 other times. The last time I qualified, I should have went. It was my best look. It was 2015. I thought maybe I could be top 12, maybe I could be top 10. I didn't fucking go. I was like, oh, I think I can get better. Looking back at it, it's probably my anxiety.
But
Yeah.
why?
Because it was
No,
my anxiety. Stefan, it was my anxiety. In my mind, I thought the big shows, the Arnold, the Olympia, they always fucking, my anxiety just got me, it overwhelmed me. And I could never be my best at those. When I did the Arnold, every year I did the Arnold, I think 3 or 4 times. Every time I did the Arnold was my worst look.
But
always off.
was it anxiety what the others say, or that you couldn't match what you expect?
Second one. The pressure was too great for me. Like my expectations and people's expectations of where I should be were too big for me to match in my mind. And so I sat out 4 Olympias. So when people tell me, and now that I'm retired and I look back, I'm like, I should have fucking done all 4 of those Olympias.
Yeah, for sure.
Fouad, remember when we did the episode like a week before Italy?
Yeah.
And you asked me like, what if you qualify? And
Yeah.
I was like, Fouad, honestly, people can listen to this episode. It was a good one.
Right.
So, but after this one, of course, and like and subscribe to make
Thank
sure.
you.
No, brother, but you immediately said, stop. If you qualify, you go there. I regretted it until this day to not doing the 2015 Olympia.
Right.
And then after this, you always came up to my mind when I read this online with like Sean Ray thing and all the rest. And yeah, thank you for that, because that did help definitely a lot.
Listen, there is a caliber of athlete that makes sense. Like Phil Heath and Urs, I think you fit into this conversation. There is a caliber of athlete that if they wait, like a Phil Heath, like a Jay Cutler, when they waited, can get good enough to be like in the top 5, say. There's other athletes that can wait, that even if they wait, they're never going to be in the top 5. So that's why I understand what Sean Ray is saying. Like if Urs waits, there's a possibility he could be in top 5. But the problem is you're not 5 months out. You're 4 weeks out. So it's like it's so stupid to just be like, I'm shredded and I'm just gonna fucking sit out for no reason. It's like you're
There
not
wouldn't be
sorry to
any
interrupt.
better progression.
right.
Yeah. And when I learned something this season is to trust this motherfucker
Stefan.
even more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like the only mistake he can do as a coach is whenever somebody gets into his head
Yeah.
and try to convince him from something different.
Yeah.
And what did you said, like when you slept here at my house and we did the check-in in the evening and then in the next morning, he like to a dot said like, this gonna be your way tomorrow, just wait and we keep calm and do nothing, like no diuretic use or something. And then I woke up and
You're
he
ready.
said like, fuck, I need to trust myself 100% more.
Yeah.
And from that on, whatever he tells me to do.
Stefan,
Yeah.
that's important to hear. First of all, I'm always trying to get in your head. So that's but
Yeah.
but to be honest, like it's good for people to hear that a coach at your level, you're coaching Olympians, you're coaching top national athletes, all kinds of you've been around for a really long time. For somebody at your level, you still have doubts.
Yeah, I think that the biggest problem I always challenge with is I draw out the picture of my ideal scenario quite good in my head. And I have all variables included in that picture.
Right.
Let's talk it a little bit easier. I have in my head the training, the nutrition, the sleep, the drugs, everything which is connected to it, and draw my picture because everything influences the other thing.
Right. Right.
Okay, I draw it out, I have the perspective, I have the way, and then let's go. And I always say, and I should live that even more, um, that I really need to stop trying to make people happy.
Right.
Because very often, and that's then my mistake, it's really then my mistake. I get influence from the athlete, for example, when he wants to change one of those parts,
Right.
without thinking that the interaction of that plays a huge role and gets to a complete picture.
Mm-hmm.
And in some moments, I agree with it and go away from my way, which I
Right.
was putting into boxes because I doubt something, or I want to be a nice guy, or I want to be make them happy or respect them or whatever.
Right.
And I need to find a way to communicate that better and to communicate that well, that I have the plan and all that stuff. Because when mistakes happen, then it's most of the time because of that. Because I'm too soft, or how
Yeah.
you would call that.
It's interesting you said that because like when I think of like some of the best coaches, like I think of Hani, for example, there's not really a give and take. Like when I work with him, like he'd ask me like how I felt, like how did this food make you feel, or how was your pump, or how was your workout, or this, that, but it's not really like a partnership. It's like he's gonna tell me what to fucking eat, what to do, what to whatever, right? And I have to just listen. And I think like people like Patrick Tour have that same kind of system where they're like, it's not really a democracy. It's like,
But that's why Stefan is better than them. And that's what
but,
I can
but
tell from the bottom of my heart over the last 6 years. Because psychologically, that's on one side, that's so fucked up for him because he's super hard involved with like emotions connected to that. And I can't talk about it like because I don't want to.
Urs,
Yeah.
going by what Stefan just said,
Yeah.
it's not about better or worse. His style is different, but he's saying what, Stefan, if I can understand what you're saying you need to be less agreeable.
Yeah.
So he needs to lean more into that other style of, I trust myself. I don't care what you want. This is what we're doing.
100%. But not to forget that emotional
Yeah.
thing he creates with the athletes,
Right.
because that is also such a big part of it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think Hardy is just as good with Hani because
Yeah.
they're connected so good
Yep.
together. And I think especially on this level,
Yeah.
where you're like on Olympia stage, that's like the most important part.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't need to agree or disagree with like a pro qualifier guy who got fourth call out. Then
Yeah.
but he does that, and that's like where I said to him, "Fuck that, kick this guy out and
Yeah.
on to the next."
Well, listen,
Oh.
I also don't want to create a false narrative. Like Hani, when I work with him, we had a very good relationship. So he also has a very good relationship. But like we have a good relationship personality wise, like friendship wise. But when it comes to his decisions,
Yeah,
you know, he's
I think you totally got me, Fouad.
yeah, yeah.
And
I understand what you're saying.
that's definitely a thing I can progress. I
Yeah,
really can progress
yeah,
with just being tougher
yeah,
in the things I how I want to point it out. And with Urs it's kind of easier because we are just in that same flow, you know.
yeah.
you need to go to Roman's place and learn from him for 2 weeks, because Roman is just like when I. You guys need to check out Roman. I'm doing too much shout outs on your channel, bro, but you need to go to Roman's Instagram and watch his Q&A stories. He's like,
Oh.
he's doing them, and every answer is like, fuck you, man. It's like, for example, should I eat chicken or fish?
Doesn't matter.
Fuck it,
Fuck off.
just eat it.
Yeah. Roman, you were going to
Yeah.
say something. What were you going to say?
I was gonna ask that I was gonna make a joke. Stefan, so if someone came to you and said, "I'm gonna train twice a day," could you work with that?
No. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Wow.
I would definitely probably say it's what's your goal? Is your goal fun or is your goal the best possible performance?
That's a good answer.
And if the goal is the best possible performance, I will tell you that it's most probably destroying you.
That's a great answer. You know what else, Roman, I thought of? I tried 2-a-day training. After 4 weeks, I noticed that's when it started to get me. Have you ever thought of cycling your 2-a-day training? Like 1 month of 2 days and then 1 month of single. You
I
know,
used to do that.
and what'd you find?
It was so long ago. I don't. What I stopped doing
I
that.
like it.
I stopped doing that in 2011.
What do you think of Stefan? What do you think of Stefan's answer? What if you went to him and said that and he said, "What's your goal, fun or performance?" What would you answer to that?
That's a. I've heard that one before, actually.
Yeah.
That's a very hard thing to answer.
I think in that case, it's not only fun; it's kind of therapy. You
Exactly.
know,
Yes.
it has a way deeper meaning for Roman than just fun.
Yes. I agree.
Especially lately, like in the last year or so. If I hadn't been training twice a day, I don't know what would have done.
It's funny. I always say whatever you're going through in life, as long as you keep training, you'll come out the other side somehow. Why?
Exactly.
What happened in the last year, Roman? Do you want to talk about it or no?
Oh, it's such a long. I don't want to cry again, man.
Oh.
Let's talk some fun.
Well, we don't have to talk about it. We can move on. I just thought if you want to.
Uh, so normally that fourth hip replacement wouldn't have been necessary, right?
Right.
So I would have gotten the third one. Everything was planned out to work great, you know.
Right.
So I got the third hip replacement in December of 23, like a week after the last show in Japan. I was scheduled out. Like
Yep.
I do the show, I get the hip replacement, I start back up everything on January. No, I was gonna start an off season on January 31st, like
Okay.
a month later. Fine. And then I noticed a couple of months in, like 2 or 3 months in, this hip isn't setting in the way it's supposed to set in, like the others did.
How did you know that? Like when you're squatting and stuff, it didn't feel right?
It's wonky. It's like it's not
Yeah, not stable.
sitting in, like, not stable.
Yeah.
So I keep telling myself, no, it's gonna fuse up. It's gonna fuse. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine.
Right.
And then I realized, man, my back is starting to hurt. My knee is starting to hurt. My ankle is starting to hurt.
Yeah, shit. Nothing's lined up.
I tore a piece of my medialis
Oh,
doing calves.
what the fuck?
Everything is going all over the place.
Right.
So I'm thinking I gotta get a fourth surgery. And while this is all going on, I'm getting more and more depressed,
Right.
more and more withdrawn from the world. I spend a lot of time alone in my room. And I'm living with my wife still at that point.
Right.
And she doesn't know what to do either, of course.
Yeah.
She's just there with me. And I'm getting depressed to the point where I'm thinking, I'm wherever I am right now, I gotta change something.
Yeah.
Something has to change to make me better. I don't know.
Right. Right.
So I'm just too dumb to talk to my wife for some reason. And then I just pack my bags and move back to Munich.
Jesus Christ.
Just bail.
Still with like a fucked up leg and everything.
That's like 5 hours away.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just moved.
So you just left your wife.
Yes. Because I thought in my head, I gotta get the fourth surgery.
Right.
Definitely. I realized it at that point. She will have to go. So first of all, right now, she has already gone through 3 surgeries.
Right.
And picked me up, like dragged me through 3 surgeries mentally.
Right.
Now this fourth surgery is coming up. I don't want to put that on her. I don't know if after the surgery, everything is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how my career is going to be going. If there is going to be a career, if I'm going to get another sponsorship, all that, money and all that shit. And I thought, I'm just going to leave her because in the end, she will be better off without me.
Why would you make that decision for her?
I just did. I just figured if I'm leaving, and she'll be better off without me.
What'd she say?
I didn't ask.
Jesus
Christ. That's the vibe I got.
Right.
I really thought whenever I tried to talk to her, like with my half retard way of talking to communicating my feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just figured, man, I'm doing her a favor. Let me just leave.
Okay.
So I just left.
Okay. So then what happens?
Yeah, I left. And now we're separated.
Okay. And you're in Munich.
Yes, that's like 5 hours from where she lives now.
So do you still talk to her at all or no?
A little bit. And we met once. That was like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. What happened? Good sex?
she basically told me it's not gonna work again. And I already knew that going into this meeting,
Right.
but I had to hear it
Okay.
in person,
Sure.
not on the phone and everything. So
Right.
I flew over there. I spent 2 days,
Yeah.
and then we talked it out. Then I flew back, and that gave me some sense of
Closure.
closure. Exactly.
Yeah.
And now that's the situation.
Okay. So what about your hip though? When did you get the fourth surgery?
I got the fourth surgery in January of 24.
Was
That was like
was that before your closure or after?
the closure was 6 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So you got the surgery, you've been living your life, you have this meet. Oh, I see what happened. So you got the surgery, you thought now I can live my life again. So I'm going to go back and talk to her because maybe we can work it out because she doesn't have to drag me along because I've already fixed everything.
Yeah,
But for her, she's
I'm
like, fuck it, it's too late.
yes.
But you don't give a shit because you're like, too bad for you. I'm Roman Fritz.
No,
So
that's not what.
basically, Roman is looking for a new one.
Yeah, basically Roman's single. Anybody
Slide in
watching?
his
Anybody watching?
DMs.
Roman's single, yeah.
His DMs are open.
Yeah. So are you
Yeah,
good? Are you
I'm
good now? You living your life?
yeah, I'm doing my best. I got a few tough days in here and there, and then looking at myself from looking as a sportsman,
Yeah.
just like as an athlete,
Yes.
looking at myself in the Germany show.
Yes.
I'm nowhere near where I was in 2023.
I don't think you're far off.
I think so.
Yeah, but
20-25%, yes,
oh, not 25%.
Oh
I
yeah.
would say.
Like 10%.
No. It's at least 25.
Where did you finish? Where did you finish?
Eighth.
No, I thought you finished too far. Listen, the first call out, I thought they made a mistake. And I know they made a mistake because they changed it. Because the first call out they had, and no offense to Tim Budesheim, he's a wonderful person. I think he's very, very nice. But I thought you or Amir should have been in the first call out.
I don't think so
Okay.
because I was way smaller,
Yeah.
way less
Hopping.
popping, exactly, way less 3D.
Yeah.
Even my legs from all angles, when you look at them, they're way less,
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you guys because I wasn't there, so I don't. But I'm just judging by the live stream. I thought you or Amir should have been in the first call out, which would have put you in seventh. So maybe you were one. So who finished in front of you, Amir, and then who was seventh?
him.
Tim. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, but still, I did 10 shows in 2023, and I was always first, second, third, maybe fourth,
Yeah.
third, second. And then I go into this show and I place seventh.
Okay, but I want to say
Eighth.
something. But I want to say something. Okay, just for the record, because I want to be honest with my friends. This was a deep fucking lineup. Like the show was not like deep as in like there was like, Nick Walker and Derek Lunsford were there, but the first the first five guys, you know what I mean? Like it was not a light show to do. So I don't know. I just think from looking at from video, I don't know. Stefan, you were there, so you could say if you say 25%, I'll agree with you. I know Roman's too hard on himself, but
No, but I think he really can be a lot of better.
Yeah.
He which doesn't put down what he achieved in that time. Yeah.
Right.
Nobody can take that away anyway.
Right.
But especially the upper body, it was usually if there is also a difference between Roman who nails it
Yeah.
and Roman who is okay.
Just
But
short, yeah.
still Roman who is okay was better than the Roman in Offenbach. And Roman, who nails it, was 20 to 25% better, because then he's bursting full and
Yeah,
everything
fuller.
is dense and everything is, grainy and
Yeah.
pressurized.
Yeah.
And that was just missing. And that, especially when a guy who has that nice line, then he has the bone structure, but not the most muscle. He needs that popping volume,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was just missing.
But
Maybe not so much on the stream, but live you were seeing that. And the funny thing is, way more in the upper body
yeah,
Hmm.
than in the lower body.
yeah, I saw that. But it helped you get through the last 6 weeks, which was like, you're getting through some shit with your ex. So
Yeah.
it was probably good in it helped you in a bunch of other ways.
Yeah, I went through 18 months of shit. You know what I mean? And
Well, because I remember I called you, I texted you and I said, hey, let's do something. And you were like, oh, I don't really feel like it. So
yeah, I
I
couldn't.
knew you were going through something kind of shitty.
I couldn't. So, but now I think I'm on my way up. Definitely.
Are you on Tinder? Is there Tinder in Germany?
Hell yeah.
Hell
I mean,
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do
it,
you
but,
think we are the third world?
I don't
You are
fucking
from
know.
Alaska.
No, I don't think you're
You
the
just
world.
have you just have ice
Holy
beers.
fuck, man.
You
Man,
fuck.
Stefan, you're such an asshole to me. I don't think you're the third
we
world.
meet at the church.
I think maybe you have something different than Tinder, like some German shit that's called different than I don't know, it's the same app.
Tinder.
Tinder, yeah, with 3 R's at the end. It's angry.
Just blonde allowed with
Yeah.
blue eyes.
So are you on Tinder right now, Roman, or no?
No.
Why?
It's
I think that should be a new YouTube series for you.
Roman swipes
Roman's-
Tinder profiles.
Yeah, Roman's single. That could be a whole new YouTube series.
but
Yes.
I'm not. I don't want to just meet and have sex.
Why?
You know what I mean?
So you always do.
Fouad, not everybody is so
What?
sexual oriented.
Roman's worse
as
than
you
me.
are.
Roman's the worst one. What are you talking about?
True.
Yes.
I remember Roman had sex in peak week,
Yes.
I had
Which
sex
is
on
just-
show day.
which is just unbelievable.
Roman has sex between prejudging and finals.
Yeah.
Fuck.
To get the last water out,
Fuck, Roman, you're the best. Okay.
So
I
to answer
don't-
your question,
Yes. Yes, answer my question.
I haven't had sex today yet.
Not today, but how long's it been?
Oh, it's been a fucking long. Wait a sec. I don't know.
Let's
Must
not
have
worry about it. Let's
been-
not worry about it. You're not gonna tell me. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, don't worry about it.
we're
Urs,
gonna arrange you something. Yeah.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to keep you guys forever, Urs, because I know you're prepping and you're only fucking 2 weeks out. You got the biggest. Is this the biggest show of your life? You think?
Of course.
Well, I mean, he's done other Olympias, so I just mean, is this one bigger to you because it's open? Like, is it?
No
Hell
more
yeah.
shitty expo stage.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
by the way,
That's right.
Urs,
That's right.
Urs, very important information. Sean Ray placed 13th in his first Olympia.
And Jay second to last, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he beat Claude Gruel.
Okay.
Listen, there's
If you place at least 12th, you're good.
You're good. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just like Stefan said, I'm just happy to get rid of the expo stage.
True.
Oh, that's a good one.
You're on the
That's
main-
like
you're on
the
main
best.
stage now.
You have that special feeling, that like going in the
Just
arena.
that makes it a bigger
That
show.
alone, brother, it's like day and night difference, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. You're up there with the
And you
big.
get the stitched like Olympia jackets with your name on.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's too. It's the bigger perks.
You also got one, Roman, right? The Fritz.
Yeah.
Don't skip yet. Buy one, get one free. Go to HOSSTILE.com. I'm telling you guys, this high stim pre-workout is fucking wild. If you go here, HOSSTILE.com, you get final clearance sale. This sale is amazing. You got a bunch of free clothing, but go to supplements, go to pre-workout. Get your amped. This is 40 servings, okay? It's amazing. Pick out any flavor. They're all awesome. I like sour gummy. Click on that. Click add to cart. Wait, click 2, buy one, get one free. Add both to your cart. Once you get to the cart, go here. Terms, checkout. And then when you check out, go to this discount code and put in RBP amped. And once you do that and you apply, you're going to get one for free. You see this? One of them's for free. Knock it out. Buy one, get one free. Go to hostile.com right now. Check out the amped pre workout. Get 40 servings. Buy one, get one free. You're going to love it. Urs,
Uh,
making time, man. I know you're 2 weeks
so
out.
sorry. Yeah.
I think you're going to look awesome. And I wish you all the best in the rest of your prep, man. I'm excited to see you on stage.
Thank you, brother. We gotta have some fun.
Okay,
Don't
man.
forget my cookies. Hey, guys. Was awesome.
Brother. Have a good one. Thank you.
See you, bro.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You have asked me how to join Hostile, and I'm going to show you how right here. If you just go to hostile.com, you can now become an affiliate. If you just click on this, learn more, takes you to the affiliate program. And we are looking for some good bodybuilders that can go from affiliates to contracted athletes. And what you're going to do is just fill it out. Sign up, share your code, earn your store credit, and we will see how things go. And as you progress, we will be in contact with you. And what it is basically a farm system for me to find the best bodybuilders and influencers out there. You're going to join the team, you're going to go through the process, and I'm going to keep an eye, and the people that are doing the best are going to get farmed into the Hostile team and move up into the hardcore unit and then eventually into athlete status. So I hope you guys will join today. Check out hostile.com and be an affiliate now. Hey, where do you, Stefan, where do you think Urs is going to be? Do you think he's, and I'm asking honestly, like there's a thing.
I think 8 to 12 is a very realistic thing, but
Yeah.
when you go through the list,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah, it's hard.
it's so fucking close.
Yes.
As you said, it's so dense, it's so close. You know, it's depending on so many variables, how the people come, how they look. There are so many people who never stood next to each other, where you can correlate and say, okay, that one stood next to them, that's why that, blah, blah, blah. We have so many question marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is he mentally like excited? Like, is he ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a complete new chapter, you know, it's it really, alone that fact, no motherfucking expo show anymore.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
just super great, you know, because that was always so annoying. If you are that presenter, then Urs is, because he's made for the stage, you know, he sucks up every minute of the energy which is created on stage.
He does, yeah.
And with the size of the stage and with all that, he's getting better and bigger, and the whole chemistry is evolving. And that expo stage, you know, it's loud, the light is shit, people are not really watching, it's blah.
Yeah. Roman, what do you think for you? What's going on? What's next?
So right now, I just did the show 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
I was planning on doing the France show. That's
Next week. This weekend.
no, yeah, in 3 days.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it, obviously, because I want to qualify for the Olympia and not get sixth now without Urs.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna catch the rebound, see what happens. And I talked to Stefan a little bit about nutrition.
You're gonna have to stop training twice a day.
I
Yeah.
think he knows that.
Well, he's known it for 10 years. He's still not gonna do it. What do you guys think of Stefan Matala? If that's how you pronounce his name.
I've seen him. So, you know, Stefan, I know him. I also coached him. Patrick coached him. Now they got divorced, it seems too.
Yeah.
He's really a guy who is hard to coach. I think he always does his own stuff, but more or less. He's always saying he competes and then he doesn't compete. He skipped the Olympia. He's done so many shows he didn't do.
Yeah.
I think he's a guy with some great body parts.
Right.
but also with some great weaknesses, you know. His closed most muscular from the front looks insane. But as soon as he gives the arms over the head, he's getting very narrow. And then the legs are overpowering everything. The midsection is small, but
Yeah.
his abs are not really there. So there's, you see what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like
So
a beautiful physique to
he
me.
will he will have a hard time.
I don't think so at all.
Yeah, you will see.
How much you want to bet?
What
I've
do you
never even
think?
heard of him.
You think this physique is going to have a hard time?
He will have a hard time get top 5, yes.
Okay, if he's not in shape, that's one thing. But if you're telling me that this physique in condition is going to have a hard time cracking the top 5?
He's just showing you closed poses.
Stefan.
I've seen him 5 times on stage.
Okay, well, I believe you if you've seen him 5 times on stage. But what I'm looking at right here, it's only from the front, obviously, not from the back.
Yeah, and it's
But there's
always
no-
closed poses. No hands overhead. No lat spread, no double biceps.
I don't know. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, narrow.
Not super wide, you're right. But he makes up for it in other ways.
But that was classic anyway, you know, that's he's way more messy right now.
Roman, what do you think?
He looks great, first of all.
Yeah, right? I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that closed poses are insane. They are absolutely nuts.
this is
He
fun.
reminds me of Tonio a little bit.
Like, how are you telling me this is going to have a hard time cracking the top 5?
See the other poses. See
What
the
is he?
front.
What
See the
class is
front.
he in?
You know, see the front relaxed. See the rear relaxed. See the side relaxed. See the front double. See the lat spreads. So the poses which are great are side chest.
That's
The
not
poses
bad.
which see it next to others.
What class is this?
Open
Open.
class.
Open
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the Olympia.
No,
No.
France.
Ah, okay. Sorry. I think he's gonna be. He's a little too small.
I don't agree with you guys. I just don't know if this is not in shape yet. Like from the front, he's in kind of in shape. From the back, he's still soft. I'm saying if he's in shape, like if he comes peeled,
He was never until now 100% in shape. Not when Patrick did it. Not when I did it.
I don't know if I saw. Look at this. How you tell me he's not in shape? That's
He
in
gives
shape.
me Lionel Bayiki vibes.
God, Roman. Why
No,
not?
no. I mean, like not in a bad way, but in a
Oh, his physique, yeah, but not
yeah.
condition. Like this is Lionel Becky has never been in this kind of shape.
Yeah, but he never brought that shape in that quality on stage, you know. Never.
But I don't know if I believe you. I saw a clip of him on stage. Where the fuck did it go?
A little bit of up.
No,
Go up, other direction. Up, here.
look at that, man. He's peeled.
It's Portugal, right? With a filter on it.
Oh, come on.
It is. I was there in the show, front row.
He didn't look like this?
Not really.
That's not what he looked like.
You see it, you know,
I think he might be a little
This is classic.
underwhelming.
This is classic at this time. Don't forget Roman. He's
Yeah.
bigger than this now. This is a classic physique.
But you see that the graininess, that pixels of the video is
Like the
Well,
hard
he's
put up, you know, because no Portugal video looks like that.
right.
yeah. But so Quentin is gonna wipe the floor with him.
Do you
We're-
think so?
Mhm.
Of course.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm seeing something different, man. I love this physique. Like, look at
No,
that.
he's really beautiful. But when someone, you know, he was
that.
winning there against Wahid Batpay, who is, I would say, a really small classic physique athlete, and he had a hard time beating him. The year before, he lost to an athlete which really wasn't high caliber, you know. So
But you're
he's
telling me he's never been in shape, and I'm looking at a show where he's in shape.
I said that's a filter.
Oh, okay.
So when Quinton stands next to him and hits a double bicep, either from the front or from the rear,
Yeah.
no one is going to look at him.
You got to remember something, Roman. That kid, that's a big kid. Like when I look at him, there's a picture of him. I'll show you. There's a picture of him standing next to Theo. You know how big Theo is.
Yeah.
Theo is a big guy.
Yeah.
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 There's a picture of them standing together, and he's the same fucking size.
Yeah, but you have seen Theo didn't even do top 10 at the shows. You know,
I'm not
he's
saying. I'm saying structurally, he's not a small guy.
Yeah,
not the biggest one.
But Quinton is structurally larger still.
Yes.
A lot larger. And what you see
Mhm.
here, when they stand next to each other, the arms, the shoulders, they are absolutely great of Stefan.
Oh.
I think it comes across like we're shitting on him.
It does.
But no, we're not. We're just not agreeing with you.
I don't know.
But if he competes, we're gonna see. But there is always the chance that he just doesn't compete, you know?
Well, I'm seeing something special. I have him in first.
Okay.
All right, so let's.
You're losing that one.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I have you here, Roman.
I would that one I also do.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Who's first?
And let me see the list.
Okay, here's the list right here.
So I go with Quinton,
Okay, Quint,
then James,
James. Okay,
then Louis.
okay,
Go up again. Tim.
Tim. This is so bad. These picks are so bad.
Blah 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 blah. Go up.
Who's fifth? Here, look.
I open it now on another page because
Oh, it's
you
easier now.
always need to go you always need to go up. That's crazy, you know?
I'm gonna fix it. I gotta reprogram it. That's
Yeah,
some-
you really need to do so. I go to contest banners, I go to Tsunami,
They're fucking
I go
bigger, man. It's not
to
that
competitor
hard.
list. Now I have it, I have it.
Jesus
So
Christ. Right here.
I go now with Theo.
You think, oh man. Okay.
Let's do then. Ah, I forgot. Please get Hassan on 4
Oh,
Okay.
and Tim on 5
Yep.
and Theo on 6.
Yep.
Then Stefan Matala.
Okay.
Um, Dominik Voivod.
Okay.
I know a lot of them not. We still
Roberto,
need 2. Let's take
Roberto,
let's take Roman Begas and Roberto.
oh, Roman Vegas. Okay. Who's 10? Last one.
Ah, I said Roberto Buonomo.
Okay, good. Roman, do you want to do this?
yeah. Show me the list here.
Okay, one sec. Here. Here's the list.
He's-
So definitely Quinton in first. No problem.
Wait. Here's Seth's picks right here. You can see this list. It's right here.
Okay, we could have thought about that before.
There's a list.
Okay, just wait a minute. Okay. Quinton first. I'm gonna put James in second as well.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna put Louis Breed.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna put the guy you pointed out.
I feel like I want to change my picks now.
Stefan?
Stefan?
Matala?
Stefan, yes. Then I'm gonna put Tim.
Okay.
Does nobody believe in Hassan? I still believe in
I
Hassan.
don't think he's going to come in shape.
Then
Okay.
I'm gonna put either Hassan or Theo. Probably Theo,
Okay.
then Hassan,
That's on.
and then
Here's the full list.
I don't know.
All right, I'll put the last three in for you. Let's go.
Yeah.
Roberto Nomo's good. Thibaut, and we'll go.
Roman, Dominic Voivod really looked quite cool, in my opinion. What do you think in Germany? Or didn't you recognize him?
Didn't recognize him. Let me go take a look at him. Dominic. Where is he? Dominic here.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
don't.
think he
Let me see.
I'm gonna put Dominic in seventh.
he really in Germany that really was a quite cool package, I would say.
Fuck. What is his? What is his IG handle? Do you know?
Voivod, you just need to type it right.
There
Yeah,
it is.
Voivod.
No, too thin. Nice legs. Good physique.
Shredded to the bone, especially from the back, you will see.
I don't know if it's shredded to the bone. It's in good
No,
condition.
from the back it really was good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm guest posing with him next weekend.
Oh, he's in good shape.
Not as good as me, but
No. All right. So we got our picks. We got our picks. Roman's done. Stefan's done. Okay.
What have you? Let me see yours again.
I'm gonna win for sure. I got Stefan winning.
no, forget.
Forget it. I wanted to go out on a limb and do something different.
Yeah,
Everybody,
like Nick and I.
everybody picked Quentin. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. So I got Stefan, Quentin, James, Louis Breed, Theo, Hassan, Tim, Roberto, Thibaut, and Matus.
I don't know the last two ones.
Thibaut's pretty good. I think he's a new pro. He's a little bit taller, but I think he's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, gentlemen, gonna wrap it there. You guys good? Stefan, I'm gonna see you at the Olympia. Roman, are you going to Olympia? No.
So you are
swore to
sure coming?
I swore to myself that I will never go to the Olympia as a tourist before I retire.
Before you retire. Okay. All right. I'll hold you. You're missing out. It's gonna be a great show.
Not as a tourist.
All right.
Bad luck.
Stefan, I don't know for sure if I'm going. I got my passport back October
Ah,
7th.
it was still there.
It expired, so I had to go 2 days ago and get it. So it comes October 7th.
Did you take the photo with the thing on?
No, I took it off. I have nerve conduction testing tomorrow, and then they tell me when my surgery is. So as long as my surgery is after the Olympia, I'm
You
going.
can
Yeah.
understand it.
We'll
And
see.
if it's before, you take every possibility to do it for sure.
Yeah, of course. So we'll
Are
see.
you gonna get any extra gadgets put in, like the $6 million man?
I asked Roman, the surgeon looked at me like I was retarded. I asked him, I said, hey, can I cut my arm off and put one of those hybrid ones on? And he fucking looked at me like I was so stupid. And then he realized I was serious and he explained to me why that was a bad idea. They don't really have good medical, like it's not, they don't have any good studies of those working long term. Because I guess what happens is they put like this steel arm on that's hybrid or a composite of some sort, and the fingers work and the arms work, everything works. But the wires that they connect, the way he explained it to me was this: the wires they connect from the arm still have to connect to your nerves. So sometimes there's still not good nerve conduction, and then over time, the scar tissue builds up around the nerve and the wire that's been connected. It doesn't work as well. So they don't have it like perfected long term.
That's perhaps still a 10 to 20 years
Yeah. Yeah.
thing.
So no, there's no like chop off my arm, get a awesome
A
like
pussy scratcher?
yeah. Yeah. Exactly. A finger banger.
That would be so cool.
I still got Urs. I got a finger banger now. Look, I can move my finger. Look.
The essentials are still there.
That's all I need. All right. He's got to fucking, as long as I can do this, I'm okay. Guys, I love you both. Roman, I hope you get on Tinder and you make it public.
Tinder.
Tinder with 3 R's for the fucking Germans. Yeah. Okay. Stefan, I hope I see you at the Olympia. Roman, we'll do this soon, okay?
Thanks, man.
All right, boys. Good to
Have
see
a
you.
nice evening.
Okay,
You
bye-bye.
too.